Hey there, it's me, Tom. I wanted to just give an updated video. It's been a while since I submitted my last video, and I just wanted to kind of talk about what's been going on as of late. I think the biggest thing is I'm a little frustrated because since my last video, I've just kind of gone back and forth. And typically, what would happen is I would go down and then back a little bit up and then stayed back down to that number. But what's happened lately is just that I've been going down and then right back up to that number. So I'm stuck at that 70-pound weight loss right now. And it's a little frustrating because I am still doing OMAD, which is the 1 meal a day. And I went through a point in time where I was fasting every week 48 hours. And it would go down, but again, it would just go right back up after a few days. And I just got to the point where I started working as well. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, but I started working. And so I feel like maybe I am a little bit more hungry at the end of the day, so I haven't done a 48-hour fast. And I plan on, I'm wanting to do one. I've had 2 trips back to back also, so that wasn't the best, but I still feel like, okay, I've maintained, there was no, weight gain on that, and I just don't know. So I mean, I'm making this video because I just feel like I haven't made a video in a while, and I kind of want to share my thoughts, even if it's just with myself, to kind of, hopefully I could look back and say, well, you're struggling at that time, but you didn't give up. And that's something that I want to make very clear, is that I'm just not giving up. I'm just a little bit frustrated, but I've kind of gone into this week with the mentality of, you know what, just keep chugging along. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. You're going to be all right, and things are going to be fine. Now, I will say I've also been working out, strength training more, about 4 days out of the week. And I do feel like I'm getting stronger, and, it feels pretty good working out. But I don't think that has really much to do with the weight loss, because I think I would still be losing weight. And it's the frustrating part is that I'm eating 1 meal a day, 1 hour out of the day, 23 hours of fasting, and the progress isn't there. And earlier on, I was getting progress. It was 2-3 pounds a week or whatever it was, and it was good progress. And now not to see anything, I feel like putting in this work and the results are just not showing up. Now, the other thing I've noticed is that I felt more bloated than I had been. Like, usually when I'd go to bed, I could feel my stomach and even start to gurgle a little, like, hunger pains at night. And now I don't feel that. I don't feel any of that. And I feel like almost every night I feel like I'm going to bed like full or stuff still. And I don't like that, because I'm like, okay, I'm giving myself 23 hours to kind of go through all this whole process of, cycling through whatever I'm eating. But I feel like, here I am, today's already the morning, 10 a.m., and I still feel like full. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm bloated and I'm retaining water. I will say that I haven't sweat as much as I was sweating maybe the past few months ago, or 2-3 months ago. And that's because I'm working now. So I'm sitting here inside for 8+ hours a day. But I do get up and kind of walk around the kitchen. I have my treadmill. And then during my lunch hour, that's when I work out. So I'm moving and, looking at my watch, and I'm meeting my standing goal every day without question. So it's very frustrating. If you have any suggestions on what I can do, I kind of feel like I might be coming close to taking a pause on the 1 meal a day diet, and just maybe going back to just simply calorie counting and going to, I don't think I'd do 3 meals a day, but I'd probably switch to 2 meals a day, and then just calorie count and kind of limit myself to maybe between 15 and 1800 calories a day, and see if that makes a difference. It kind of gets me over that hump of. And I will say that where I'm at right now, as far as my weight, it's one of those things to where I just feel like a lot of my adult life I was at this weight, and maybe it's just kind of that stubbornness of like, okay, whatever, maybe my body's just not wanting to release it, say, hey, this is where you've been a lot of time or a long time throughout your adult life, and this is where we feel comfortable, or whatever it might be. I've heard about that. I don't know if it's true or if it's just an excuse, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's frustrating, but here to say that I'm definitely not going to give up, and I'm going to push through it no matter what it takes, just to kind of make it happen. One thing I'm glad is I'm done with taking trips for the rest of the year, for the most part, I believe. And so I just really want to kind of, push forward and kind of like just, I don't know, switch up my focus and like just put all my complete effort into making this happen, and it's like, because I felt like the first 70 pounds, I'm like, wow, by now I felt like I should have been close to over almost 100 pounds lost, or if not more. And like, I want to get out of these 300s, because then once I'm in the 200s, then it's like, okay, my goal is 175 pounds, and that's specific to just me. I'm probably, I probably should go less, but that's kind of always been where I want to be and where I want to get to. And I know I can get there, and I do feel stronger. Like I said, I've been strength training and working out, and there's some difference. It's there. I just have still a lot of fat on me, so but I think these are the moments and times where I've given up in the past, and it's scary because the frustration can easily switch over to just, to heck with it, I'm done, I'm just going to go back to my old eating habits. And I feel like there are parts of it that kind of want to creep back in. That scares me really, really bad, because I don't want to give up, and I don't want that to happen again. I want to be in control. So I think I'll end this video with that information, and really hope that next month that I'm here to provide a nice, solid, updated video, saying, hey, guess what? I broke it, and I'm going downward. Weight's coming off. See what happens. If you have any suggestions or any comments, please let me know. I'll gladly respond, and thank you.